If they really cared about you, they would shut it down right away instead of trying to get more gossip. You can either confront them or you cut them out. Hello, I didn't see you there. Welcome. Today we are just in the middle of getting ready. I wanted to try the Thai makeup that I've been seeing all over, and I've been meaning to try it for a really long time, but I just never really pushed myself to go for it. And today I pretty much already started with my base makeup, so we are all good. Did my brows, and we're just gonna jump right in. I have this whole Pinterest board on my screen right now. I'm super excited. So for this look, it's a lot of glitter, a lot of warm tones, and so I pulled out some of my palettes that I have with warm tones, put on some contacts from Olens, and these are the Scandy Gray, which are super comfortable. I don't know if you can see it, but they're extremely comfortable. I'm gonna go with the Soft Glam Anastasia palette, which is my favorite go-to for any warm tones or orange tones. And we're gonna go for a bit of an orangey neutral pink look for today. I'm gonna try for an orangey shadow, and I really haven't worked with eyeshadow in a really long time. If you guys look at my recent Get Ready With Me's, I have not tried anything colorful in a while, so hopefully I still remember how to blend. Today I thought I would just do a little chit chat about friendships in my 20s, which I have pretty much struggled with. Thought I'd decide to do more of these because I really do enjoy talking about them. And thank you guys so much for all the views and likes on the last Get Ready With Me. I hope to do more. Since I was little in school, I was always super shy, like fly on the wall. I didn't really speak to anyone. I didn't really get to join that many, if any. I didn't get to join any extracurricular activities or clubs, just because my parents were very adamant on studying, getting good grades, and so I didn't really have any sort of way to make friends outside of just the classroom time. And even then, that was a struggle because I didn't really talk. So kind of kept to myself. With the small amount of friends that I did talk to as an introvert, I kind of just stuck with them. I didn't really go out of my comfort zone to try to make new friends. I remember like one time I was paired up with like one of the popular girls in school, and she was really sweet, but she was like, you know, Cindy, I feel like you should talk a lot more. I get where she's coming from, but it was just really hard for me. And I don't know, it was just like the fear. I think the fear of just opening my mouth in school. I don't know if this is dark enough to show on camera, but ooh. Let me try to blend that out. I had this one friend group that I stuck with. They were super sweet. I think it helped a lot to at least have one friend group or just a few friends. If I had to redo high school all over, I would definitely open up more and talk to more people. I feel like that would have been a great opportunity for me to like learn more about people, made some more memorable experiences. And then we're just gonna do the same thing for the lower lash. I feel like for what it was, I had a great experience despite that, but it definitely hindered a lot of opportunities for me by not opening up or speaking up. I remember even if I met like new people, I just found it really awkward to maintain a conversation too. I'm gonna try to do my under eye, but make it not as prominent as Korean makeup, I would say. I feel like with monolids, ever since I've tried emphasizing more on my under eye makeup, it really makes me feel like my eyes have opened up more, which I really like, because I feel like I've always had smaller eyes because of my monolids too. I feel like I didn't truly have a true college experience until part of undergrad and also pharmacy school when I was briefly in it, just because I felt like by then I had opened up a whole lot more. I was able to really enjoy myself and actually go out to experience things and make memories. We're just gonna drag it down to the lower lash line. But I remember throughout my school years, it was always proximity friendships, and I never had like that one close best friend from like kindergarten growing up during school, and then every summer ever I just be home by myself. I didn't really go out or do anything. It wasn't until end of high school and college when I started having friends that I would hang out even outside of school that I still keep up with until this day. Movies and shows romanticize is like a huge friend group where you're super close and you do everything together. You spend all the holidays together and you go through life phases together. And I'm not sure if I actually really experienced that. I did have a really close group in undergrad, then another group in pharmacy school briefly, but I just feel like now I'm realizing as we get older, that window of making friends is even harder too, just because everyone's always working, everyone's getting married or having kids, and it's just a whole different phase of life now. I'm gonna go in with this gold shimmery glitter from this Roman palette. I think it would be cute to stack it with this one and maybe some of the chunky ones over here to sort of make it even more shimmery. Ooh, that's pretty. And yeah, I feel like we're all sort of just working on ourselves. I'm kind of learning what the value of friendship is too. I used to bottle things up, really get upset easily over the smallest things, and now I'm learning to be more understanding and more respectful that people don't have as much time, or you know, they're just busy, and not to take anything personal or any offense to that. Life gets busy, and I know I have been put in that position where I had to turn down some hangouts or reunions, you know, because something came up at the last minute, and it feels bad, but at the end of the day, it's part of life. Glitter is so pretty. I don't know if it's picking it up because it's really small, but honestly, I think I'm gonna save chunky ones because it looks like they pretty much use a lot of shimmery glitters versus chunky glitters anyways. I'm also learning now that it's definitely more important to have quality friendships over quantity. At the end of the day, those quality friendships are gonna get you through your hardest times and be there for you. And honestly, I'll take 2 quality friendships over like 20 friends. I'm in my peaceful, quiet era, and after having toxic and fake friends, like experiencing all that, it's not really all that to have a lot of friends unless they're real. I also like friendships where it's reciprocated, just because as a friend, I do value like emotional closeness. And so for me as a friend, I try to be super loyal and I put all 100% of my care and my emotions into the friendship. It's something that I would want for myself if I were looking for a friend. So yeah, I am gonna be there for you emotionally, cheer you on, and be your biggest supporter because I truly feel you deserve that as a friend. I will say at the same time, I have had my fair share of fake friends, and it's really tragic because you never see it coming and you never expect it. But if you ever feel like someone's coming up to you saying that, oh, this other person's talking about you, they're saying so and so, and I think it's kind of like this Jessica Vu TikTok I saw where she mentioned how you determine fake friends, and that's when you have that person approach you and be like, oh, I heard another person so and so was talking this and this about you, and can you believe what they said? And they're just like trying to get a reaction out of you, and they're trying to see if you're going to talk bad about that other person, and they're going to go basically back and forth and try to instigate and start something just for whatever reason, for the sake of it. When in reality, like if that person were talking bad about you, if that friend that came up to you was a true friend, they would shut it down right away. I feel like I would agree with that, because if you're hearing someone talk bad about your friend that you care about, wouldn't you try to shut it down right away instead of just feeding the loop and just trying to get more and more out of them and then going up to... Does that make sense? I lost my train of thought. But basically, if they really cared about you, they would shut it down right away instead of trying to get more gossip and trying to hear more about what they have to say. It's really hard when you have people that are like that in your life, but honestly, you can either confront them or you cut them out. But ultimately, their interest is not in your favor. Their interest is for themselves and solely for pure gossip. So we're gonna go in with the tiniest bit of liner, and then we'll do the lashes and then the bottom lashes. So I'm gonna go in with this NYX retractable eyeliner, which I love, and it is brown. Yep. And we're gonna try to draw as small as possible. I do notice their liners are super thin, so hopefully I can replicate that. I know for monolids, I used to want to overcompensate by drawing it super thick, but now I'm learning it actually looks a lot smaller with thicker eyeliner. Once I tried that, I've noticed a big difference. I think I'm gonna clean that up. I think what I've noticed recently too is, since I was lacking in my friendships when I was much younger, I do tend to overcompensate now, and I feel like I try to want to get along and be friends with everyone, even when I don't necessarily want to go out that night or I'm tired or anything like that. And I just feel sort of guilty if I don't make a hangout or someone planning something that I don't really want to go to, but I feel like I should. I'm noticing that in myself, and it's something I noticed really recently too. That's kind of really hard on me, because the truth is you can't really be there for everyone all of the time. You just have to try your best to, but sometimes you have to put yourself first. Now we're gonna do the lashes. I'm gonna go in with the usual A2 Dr. Mascara Fixer for the primer, and the Heroine Makeup Mascara, which is in all of my Get Ready With Me videos, and using my Shiseido curler, which is perfect for monolids because they're very flat and so they can get really up and close to the eyelid. I've been seeing recently that there's even like half lash curlers where it's just the inner half, so that you can... Ooh, is it focused? That you can actually get into the inner lashes close to your eyes. And I have yet to try that, but if you guys have, let me know if it's worth it, because I've been thinking about it. But that just adds another step to my routine, and my routine's already, I would say, kind of long. It gets me like 30 minutes to get ready, so I don't know if I should add half lash curler. And we're gonna go in with the Ardell 420s, which are... I've had these for such a long time. I thought it would be nice with this look because the look is very, they have very uniform, voluminous lashes. Ever since I figured out that you could trim lashes, been a game changer ever since. Because I was always worried about the lashes not fitting my eyes, but it never gets as close to my inner eyelid because of my monolid fold. It just... But yeah, I'm super thankful for my friends now. I've honestly found them naturally over the years, and I think with time you kind of find your crew or your herd. Because I remember I was feeling at one point in my life super sad that I hadn't really found my tribe. It takes like an opportunity to really connect with someone. So say it could be even be mutuals of your friends where you just bond over common interests. What are we thinking about these lashes? Are they giving the vibes of Thai makeup? I think I really like them. It's very like volumey. I usually, for my eye, I trim like about two of these, I don't know what they call them, but two of these going in from the outer lash is how I trim my lashes. And then it usually fits me pretty well. I think that's like the standard for any pair of lash that I put on that's fits right. I just realized I forgot my inner eye highlight too. So I'm gonna try to do that really quickly. And this is the same MAC highlighter I used in the last several Get Readies with me that I think is discontinued. So I'm gonna have to look out for a new one soon because I am hitting pan on it. And I love it very much because it's very, very bright, but not super shimmery either. Kind of almost matte, but not really. I'm going to curl my lower lashes, which I've been loving. It just makes my lashes really pop, but kind of looks very scary if you haven't done it before. And then with just a bit of mascara. I think they really emphasize the lower lashes, so I'm gonna try it. Go over it some more. I hope that's being picked up. And then I'm gonna do the other side as well. I think I'm gonna add more glitter because I feel like it needs to pop more. We have been obsessed with watching Culinary Class Wars on Netflix. If you guys have been watching that show, we actually just started, but it's so addicting and the food looks so good. We actually have a Pike's noodle that is super close to us. Apparently Pike from that show owns all of Pike's noodles. So I've had it once when I was in Salt Lake City, if you guys have watched that vlog, and it was really good. We actually had one here for a while by Long Point area, if you know you know, but they just opened one in Chinatown too, so we gave it a try yesterday and it was just as good. Quality is so good. I love their jjajangmyeon so much. And Richie actually got the one with meat, which, oh my gosh, you guys, the chicken in there is so good, so flavorful and juicy. Highly recommend. And then my friend also said that the seafood noodle soup was really good too, so I have to go back and try that as well. And I think in Salt Lake City we had the kimchi fried rice, which was really good, but I don't know if I saw it on the menu here. Okay, I think that is enough glitter. I kind of went a little heavy-handed. It's kind of everywhere. For the eye look, we're pretty much done. And then now we're gonna go into the contour. And the contour is pretty intense, at least on the nose I see here. So we're just gonna use the same palette I've been always using. Actually, I'm using both the Physicians one and the NYX Wonder Stick, which has the highlight and the contour on it. I'm gonna try this again. I did use this for the Bambi makeup look. If you guys haven't already seen the YouTube shorts on it, it's really convenient too. So I'm just going to outline my nose. Hopefully this works. And someone did comment on the YouTube short asking for a skincare routine, which I'd be happy to do. I think I'm just in the middle of trying some products out right now, so as soon as I figure out, like, I'm using their samples and I ran out of the samples, so I do need to get some more of this cleansing balm that I really love, and then I'll be down to film skincare routine. I don't think I've done one. Oh my gosh, my nose looks snatched. Wait, this is so cool. Bro, do you see that? I think for the sides though, I might have to use the powder just because I think it might be slightly harder to blend with the stick. I'm gonna do some subtle contour on my sides. Hopefully my foundation looks even because I just filmed applying foundation with a sponge versus the brush each side, so it's kind of not really even. And also, girl, I'm breaking out. So yeah, hopefully when I do my skincare routine it won't look so bad. I really love the orange blush that they use. Went with the same palette with this orangey shade, which I don't really use often. Like, I use more pink blushes, but I feel like I should explore and use orange. I think they kind of do it at the tippy top of the cheeks here. And I have to remember not to apply it on my nose because I don't think they've done it for the Pinterest picture. I just really like applying it on my nose for some reason. I feel like it's very cute. The highlight is blinding. Just going to, I think she highlighted the nose and her cupid's bow area, and I don't see any on the cheeks at all. We're just gonna do, I have the brightest, oh, I have a hair on my face, oops. The brightest highlight I have is just from the Glow Kit, the Starburst that I always use. Truly blinding. So I'm gonna go straight in. I look like I have a white line. Okay, hopefully it's blended here. I think she contoured the cupid's bow too, but I'm scared because I've never done it before. That's gonna look like a mustache. So we're just gonna highlight it only. Her lips are super overlined. I haven't really tried in a while. Okay, for the lips, I'm gonna go in with this Brunch Me NYX lip liner, matte lip liner. I think it's a good neutral that I can work with in case things go wrong. Everything's okay, everything's fine. And then I'm gonna go in with the Bobbi Brown lipstick they sent me. Shout out to Bobbi Brown. I love their Luxe lipsticks, it's so cute. This is Neutral Rose, and I think it matches the shade pretty well. It's like a nice, I feel like because the liner doesn't match the lip. Go in with the Tea and Cookies liner. Hopefully it blends a little more. It matches a little more, it's more pink. Going with the Para Glassing Lip Gloss, which I love as a finisher to make your lips super glossy. And just going over. What I don't like is sometimes my lipsticks aren't dry and then the pigment gets on this brush. Oh my god, this is the final look. I think I'm gonna do my hair real quick. Here is the completed Thai makeup look, and I hope you guys like it. I think it goes well with all skin tones, to be honest. And let me show you guys the inspo pic too. Here is the inspo pic from Pinterest, and she looks gorgeous. Hopefully I did this look justice. Thank you guys so much for watching the Thai makeup look, and let me know if you guys like to see more of these chit-chatty get ready with me's. I love filming them so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!